What's going on Wednesday, January the 7th, 2025? Hope everyone's doing okay. I've got 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Vista, California. Ken Arzone here talking baseball. I've covered 815 baseball players' career batting average uh, leaders list. 815. I'm going to keep going because there's 1,000 of them. There's 1,000 baseball players listed at Baseball Reference on that list. Career batting average. See if I can cover all of them. I'm trying. Someone may ask, who's your favorites that you've covered so far out of the 815? Obviously, the Hall of Famers and the ones who really excelled in their profession. And their career batting average is outstanding. Ty Cobb, 366. Come on. I devoted multiple videos to his career batting average. I think I did about 20 videos on him. Obviously, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Rogers Hornsby. These guys, incredible. Ted Williams, Tony Gwynn. How about these guys? They played a lot of games in their career, and they maintained a high batting average. Cobb, 366. Hornsby, 358. How about Joe Jackson, 356? Babe Ruth, 342. Lou Gehrig, 340. How about Ted Williams, 344? Come on. You play 2,000, 3,000 games, and you maintained a 3. Oh, in Cobb's case, 366 career batting average. He had over 3,000 games. Come on. That is good hitting. Hornsby played about 2,400, I think. Williams was about 2,400. Gwynn, 2,400 games. And they maintained their batting average well above 300. All right, so I'm going to keep going on this list. I'm in the 270s. And some of these guys do not have much accomplishments, but I'm just making mention of their name on my video, okay? First guy I got here, Jack Rothrock. Have you heard of him? I haven't. Played 1925 to 1937, 11-year career. He finished 276 career batting average, 924 career hits, but he batted 300 once, 1929, 142 hits. But other than that, no major accomplishments as far as runs scored or RBIs or even homers. So he's on the list. I make mention of him. Keep going. Walt Wilmot. This guy's old school. Walt Wilmot. 10 years, 1888 through 1898. He finished 276 career batting average. You know what he did, though? 1894, he had 136 runs scored in one season. Had 199 hits and batted 329 with 130 RBIs. That's a good year. He only played 135 games. 135 games, 199 hits. That's a good ratio. He plays 154 game season or even a 162 game season. And if he's on that pace, he's up to 230, maybe 240 hits for the year. So this guy can hit, Walt Wilmot. But that was just a one-year oddity. 1894, 199 hits. His other years, he didn't reproduce that. He only played 10 years. 1,100 career hits in 10 years. 276 career batting average. Walt Wilmot. Who's next? Al Zarilla. Zarilla. Al Zarilla. 276 career batting average. Clicking on his name. Let's see what happens. He's number 817 on my list. All right, I got him. A little trouble there, but I got him. All right, he played 1943 through 1953, a 10-year career, 975 career hits, 276 career batting average. But no, nothing major, just an average guy. 1948, 174 hits, he batted 329. But in a 10-year period, it's about the best he could do. He had another season where he batted 325. That's about it for Al Zarilla, 1940s and 50s. Who's next? Derek Bell. I've heard of him. 1991 through 2001. 11-year career. Stopped playing at age 32, but he got 1,262 hits in 11 years. Okay. Had a nice 1998 season. 198 hits, 111 runs scored. Batted 314 and had 108 RBIs. That's a good year. But that's all he did, is that one good year. He had another year, 165 hits. He had another year we played 112 games and batted 334, so he can bat 300 for the season, but he only played 11 years. Just one or two seasons like that. You want to be a good player in Major League Baseball history, you got to have multiple 300 batting average seasons, multiple 100 RBI seasons, multiple 100 runs scored seasons. Derek Bell just lasted only 11 years. Had 2 seasons, 100 RBIs, with a high of 113. One season, 100 runs scored. At 111, 1998. All right. 276, Derek Bell. He's on the list. All right, one more guy. Richie Hebner. 276 career batting average. 1,694 hits in 18 years. It's a long time to play, but could not get to the 2,000 hit mark. Played from 1968 to 1985. Richie Hebner. I'm looking for highlights. Best year, 1974, had 160 hits, 291 average. Hit 203 homers for his career, but didn't get to 1,000 RBI or 1,000 runs scored. Played 18 years. If you play that long, your goal. Here's my feeling. If you're a Major League Baseball player, you want to have 3 goals, maybe 4. 1,000 runs scored, plus. 2,000 hits, plus. 3,000 would be nice. That would be Hall of Fame. 1,000 RBIs, plus. 300 or better batting average, plus. That's 4 goals. How about one more? Total bases? How about 4,000 total bases? If you can do that in a 20-year period, that would be good. Now, the good players, here's what they do. 1,500 runs scored. Multiple 100 run scored seasons, not just 1 or 2. 2,500 or more hits. And the really good players get to 3,000 hits. And then the guys who are just out of this world, they get to 4,000 hits. There were 2 guys that did that, Pete Rose and Ty Cobb, 4,000 hits. You can't expect everybody to get to that plateau. But you can expect at least 2,000 hits. If you can get to 2,500, then you get Hall of Fame consideration, I think. If you get to 3,000, you're almost a lock Hall of Fame. Then the other thing you want to do is also when you're getting their 2,500 hits, you got to have multiple 200 hit seasons. And then the next thing you want to do is get it to 1,500 RBIs plus. And if you can get to 2,000 RBIs, that's Hall of Fame. Few guys have done that. I think only 4 or 5, right? Now, Aaron did it. Ruth did it. Pujols did it. 2,000 RBIs. I think there's another guy. I think Alex Rodriguez. Did he get to 2,000 hits? I think he did. 4 or 5 guys, 2,000 RBIs. You know, Lou Gehrig ended up with 1,995 RBIs, 5 RBIs shy of 2,000. And it was only 17 years. His last year, he got sick. If he had had 3 more years, he may be the #1 RBI guy of all time. Did you know that? Lou Gehrig, he was on that pace. Okay, the other thing you want to do is be 300 or better batting average. And if you can get to the 330s or 340s or even 350s, that's Hall of Fame. And you want to get to 4,000 total bases. Now, if you can get to 5,000, then you're Hall of Fame consideration. How about 6,000? Henry Aaron did that, 6,000 total bases. I think there's a few guys who have done that. Ruth fell short. He was 55,800 total bases. I think Willie Mays, did he get to 6,000? I think he did. 6,000 total bases. All right, just done with this video. Got a little sidetracked. But who did we cover? I'm in the 270s. Jack Rothrock, Walt Wilmot, Al Zarilla, Derek Bell, and Richie Hebner. I'm up to 819. No, 820. 820 guys I've covered. I've got 180 to go. Good luck. I'm out.